Yo, it's your boy Marcus and Morsini back with another video. Today we are doing our top 10 guns in COD Mobile. This is pretty much multiplayer based for ranked, and that's pretty much all we'll be covering. So coming in as honorable mentions, I'm going to do the SKS and the Type 63. We all know what these guns do. They've been pretty much the same as they have been since they've been put into the game. They one shot to the head anywhere on the map and are very consistent two taps to the body, which is absurdly good, but I don't really want to include them in here. I don't like telling people to use these guns because it's just, for terrible players, it's a high skill gap gun. For good players, it's just super annoying to play against. It's terrible. I mean, you should look at these guns the same way you look at the Thermite Man of War. You know what I mean? So I want that to be the sentiment behind it. That being said, let's start with the number 10 spot. I'm going with the Fennec. The Fennec is super high fire rate, very solid damage for a gun this high in fire rate, which is not like a gun we're about to get to. And SMG with great mobility. It's been very consistently good over the time it's been in this game. Sometimes it's been the meta, sometimes it's just been a solid SMG, but overall you can always use it. And if you have the mythic version of it, well, that's just money well spent. Number 9. The MG42. Speaking of guns with a high fire rate, holy smokes, man. That's the only thing this gun has going for it, because it will literally hit, I think in this video, or no, not in this gameplay actually, but I hit the Goliath for 7 damage like 100 times. It took me, I don't know how many shots to kill that guy. It was insane. So, the weakest gun ever, but it shoots insanely fast and will never 4-shot kill. I think it's almost impossible. Point blank headshots, I think, hit for like 24. So that means you have to hit 5 of them almost every time. It's always a 5-6 shot kill. It just shoots insanely fast, and that makes up for it. And it's one of my favorite guns. So if you have the mythic for it, money well spent, as I say. 8, we're going with the CX9. The reason this is higher than the Fennec, man, not because of the full auto side of it, because if you only took away the full auto sides of it, you know, it's going to be behind it. But if you are good enough to use the 3-round burst magazine, it will 1 burst every time, and it's pretty insane, right? It's almost always a 1 burst. Now, it is a lot harder to use, so that's where it kind of comes in. You're going to run out of ammo quickly, but you also have great mobility with this, and it's excellent in S&D. Once you get used to using it, I would just spend some time practicing using that mod on the gun, and you'll actually really be able to enjoy it. Number 7, we've got the Type 19. This thing, most consistent 4-shot gun in the game, right? I know people are probably thinking, if I'm including this, I haven't included the XM4, and I'm not including the XM4. That's what this gameplay has, but it's not a top 10 gun, in my personal opinion. The Type 19 is better than it in pretty much everything but the fire rate, but it's a more consistent 4-shot. If you have the mythic, I think the mythic is better, especially with the iron sights. Like, it's just better. It literally does everything that the XM4 does, but it does it better. So until the XM4 gets another buff, the Type 19 will be at the number 7 spot. Number 6 spot, we got the Man of War. Man of War, doesn't matter. Thermite rounds taken into effect when I'm putting this in here. They're insane. Obviously, if you've played against them, you know how annoying it is. It's like top tier levels of annoying in COD Mobile right now. So yeah, that's insane. Then when you even take them off, I don't think people, because of how good the thermite rounds are, people forget how good the normal Man of War is. The normal Man of War is a 3-shot gun, and once they finally nerf the thermite rounds, you know, when I'm dead, they'll actually still be able to use the Man of War, because then the normal gun will be good. Number 5 goes to the BP50. If you've used this thing, you know it's been insane since it came into the game, and it's still insane. Just because they nerfed the magazine doesn't mean you can't just use the normal mag of the gun, or just a normal extended mag, and it still is very, very good. And even the nerfed magazine, the like 9mm or 60 round mag, whatever it is, that's still good. It's just not as good as it used to be. Coming in at number 4 spot, we have the HVK. I'm seeing a lot of love for this. This is what I'm seeing a lot of love for. I think maybe because they just got that prestige variant that everybody was looking for. And yeah, it's very good. If you have one of those prestige variants or the legendary one with the good iron sights, you're going to like this gun a whole lot more. That way you don't have to spend an attachment on that. And pretty consistently 3 shots. Super great headshot multiplier for some reason. I don't understand. And yeah, it just hasn't really been nerfed. So it just kind of stays around this spot as a super consistent gun. Number 3, the Odin. This is my counter to the number 1 and number 2 spots half the time, because this thing right here kills in 2 shots to the body at certain ranges. So the Odin is just an insanely strong gun. A lot of recoil, but you can manage it, and you can always pretty much make any gun have no recoil in COD Mobile. So once you get used to that and how to run the Odin, it's great. Long range, close range, it's just so strong. It actually manages to be viable at close range because of how strong it is and that 2-shot potential, even with the super duper slow fire rate. So number 2, we have the DRH. Probably the most consistent gun in COD Mobile since it came into the game, right? It's been in the game for several years. It's always been very good, or it's just solid, or the best gun in the game. So DRH, very consistent 3-shot weapon. Has been very consistent for a while now, and right now in the game, it's good at every range. Pretty much 3 shots at almost every range, especially if you get a headshot in there, and is probably the best AR for everybody to use. Like, it's just easy to use. Number 1, we got the USS-9. If you've played this game since this gun came into the game, you know this thing is absolutely stupid. I do have other SMGs on this list, but they are nothing compared to the USS-9. The USS-9 is the best gun in the game, hands down, by far, without a shadow of a doubt. It's super broken, and I think everybody could agree with that. I do want to include a sniper in here. If anybody is a big sniper fan, I would say the Tundra is the best sniper in the game right now. So if you do like to snipe, I would suggest using the Tundra. It is the best sniper. Do not do that in my lobbies. I get annoyed. That being said, thank you guys for watching. Let me know if you think I missed a gun. I was thinking about things like the GKS and the Bison after the update, but they're nothing compared to these guns. It's just unfortunate right now. So thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications if you want to. It's been your boy Marcus Morcini. I'm out. Peace.